So if you don't pull up your bootstraps and figure out how to be resourceful and make this a go, then you're not going to. You're not going to have the business that you want. And it was the very first lesson in hardship and heartbreak um that I couldn't be so tender, and that if I really wanted something, that it wasn't going to be um that I needed to take it out of other people's hands, as far as like whether it be financial, whether it be risk or whatever, that I really had to take on more of that burden myself. And um but I'll never forget that conversation. That was a piece that really stuck with me, that there really is no one that's going to fight for something that you want more than what you are. And so I was pissed obviously when she said that. I was like, why don't you just like cry with me, or like hold me, or tell me that they're wrong and I'm right or whatever. But that is something about her, that she just really is always going to, whether it be tough or direct, she's always going to deliver that, and then she'll circle back around for a hug. But I admire that a lot, because that honestly, before I had found the space that I'm in, I there was a lot of things that were coming down the pipeline that I didn't even know, like as far as struggle goes, like hiring a team, and then having that team essentially all just dissolve before we opened. I was a few months away from delivering, and ended up having to basically file for a lawsuit on my landlord because of like the build out. I had $35,000 already invested, and then it was looking like it wasn't going to work out, and just like so many different things, that I think that if I wouldn't have had a little bit of struggle and traction in the beginning, it really wouldn't it none of it was easy. But like standing on the other side in the space, that I had that gut feeling that this was the space. It's all smiles and rainbows now, but in that moment, it helped me realize that things are going to be tough, and honestly, the tougher they are, the more satisfaction there is on the end.